Yo, that's a messed up question,
right?
man.
Like none.
Like, come on, like really?
What?
Yo, I saw this shit. I'm like, huh? Who the fuck asked this?
I'd rather not.
Welcome back to our podcast, guys. We are your hosts, Natasha
And Steph.
back with another episode, like every week. We took a little vacation.
We did take a little vacation, but we back with a guest.
Okay,
Shout outs to Mozo for coming through, for pulling up.
I guess that's me, right?
that's
Yeah,
you.
that's
And y'all deserve that vacation, by the way. Like, y'all deserve that.
It was not planned.
Oh,
We just got sick,
damn.
and shit went left quick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the vacation that we took. Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, the fact that we haven't posted weekly.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yes.
talking about.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
But we're
happens.
working on it. Don't worry about it. But Mozo, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yo, we're excited about this podcast because we've been wanting him for a while. Yeah, we're like
Not just on the pod, other projects too, but that's coming soon, so we can't snitch.
Okay,
Facts,
let's not talk about that.
Right. Before we get into this episode, we do want to thank you guys for all your support. That shit is crazy. You guys are amazing. The comments, the likes, the subscribers, all of that. Like, you guys keep showing love, and we really appreciate that. Please keep telling a friend, your mom, your side piece, the hoes, Joe Biden, everybody, tell them all. Listen, we for the kids now too.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. We're not for the kids. But yeah. So tell everybody, and let's get into this episode. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So Mozo, you have a podcast of your own
Yes,
called
yes.
What's
Watch Your Mouth with Mozo Podcast.
On Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday night. I'm a little vacation too right now. I'm on a little vacation right now.
Felt
You
that.
deserve it, King.
I felt that.
But every Wednesday night, Watch Your Mouth with Mozo comes on, and it's a beautiful thing for me. I love it, man.
What made you start a podcast? Like, what was it that you was like, yo, I need one of those?
Honestly, it's because I wanted to talk my shit.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know that's right.
but I wanted to do something also where I was able to inspire people, motivate people, and also give people, like, amplify their voice on my platform. That's really what I wanted to do as well. And have conversations that really, like, sometimes that me as a Dominican men don't usually have. I feel like, we're put like in this box sometimes, like, we're the funny guys, we're the comedians, we're the jokesters, we're this,
I mean,
we're
y'all
that.
are, but y'all are
we could
also
do
more than that.
But we're versatile. We could do it all. You know what I'm saying? I can make
Yeah.
a joke, but I could also have a serious conversation with somebody, so stuff like that. But that's the reason, that's really the inspiration behind starting the podcast for me.
Just talking your shit. I've felt that. When you started this podcast, did you like have an idea of what you wanted it to be about? Like from the jump, like you had a feeling like this is what I want to do from the jump.
Yeah, pretty much. Like when I first started, I was like,
because you give great advice for sure,
right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of like mental health awareness posts I see. I love that.
Yeah.
When I first started, my thing is I didn't want to be put in a box as well. Like I wanted to talk about like toxic masculinity, fatherhood. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to my wife. I wanted to talk about those kind of things, right? And I was just doing it, just me talking about it. Like I was just here with the mic, talking about it. There was no video yet, and I was just talking about it every episode. That's what I was doing when I first started. But then I thought about how can I expand this? How can I make it bigger, right? Having these same conversations, but maybe with different people. See their point of view, or whatever. So that's what ended up happening with the podcast. But when I first started, it was just me and the mic, and it was pretty weird.
Yo, how weird was that shit,
That's
bro?
true.
Hearing your own voice for the first time.
Yeah, it was
is
kind of
weird.
weird.
It was weird but it was like two of us, so it wasn't like we.
No,
were
but you
talking
actually
to
changed your
ourselves.
voice. You actually
I did. Yo, tune into the first episode ever.
She hit us with
That
the
don't
white
even
girl
sound
voice.
like-
I'm like, who is this? You sound
That's
so.
my corporate voice. That's the voice that I use. When I gotta send these ratchet emails. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That's the voice that I use.
I felt that. So starting a podcast is not easy
Nah.
at all. That shit takes time. You
And
guys heard,
continuing it either.
yeah, you guys have heard it from other podcasters that we've had on here. What is the biggest like obstacle that you've like no
Challenge. It could be on the pod. It could be like
Yeah, but I'm gonna also say that it was also easier to start the podcast during the pandemic. It was easier for me.
right? Yes,
Because I was at home.
You
I
had time.
I was able to, just you don't have to worry about going out and doing stuff. Like a lot of distractions when you think about it, just distractions sometimes. Like even like going out with your friends and doing stuff like that, that's a distraction from you doing what you wanted to do, right? So I didn't have that distraction anymore. But as far as obstacles, I'm gonna say just really trying to find a balance sometimes. Like a balanced schedule. Like
With family.
Your family. When you have kids, it's hard. Like, there's times when I'm recording an episode and my daughter comes out her little room and I hear little footsteps. And sometimes, I don't really care. Sometimes, everybody knows I have kids, so it doesn't really matter to me. But, like, sometimes, like, I'm thinking, man, she comes out screaming, like, ah! Like that, something like that, like. But she comes out with a little tippy toe. Then she goes into our room and she ends up watching the episode too as well. So it's cool. It works out. But look, those are the kind of obstacles that I kind of face.
What did you do? Did you start like a calendar? Or
yeah, I do it. Shout out to my wife. She got me a planner.
Ooh.
Shout out to his wife, y'all. She a keeper.
Yes, and I've never had a planner my whole entire life. Like, I never had something where I could write stuff down.
And it helps?
It definitely helped me a lot.
That's crazy. That's really all we do.
Yeah.
But I've always tried to use a planner. I can't.
Yeah,
I've bought so many and they're just sitting there.
Yeah, not a planner, but like my life is like on Post-it notes. Like if I throw away that Post-it note, I done did everything. And if I keep it, I still got to do to cross off my list.
Writing stuff down. Like that helps so much. Writing stuff down. Really? And like having the planner then turned into me, like, now I have my phone, right? So my phone, I'm able to plan stuff out. Like if I think about something, I put it in my notes. Yeah, stuff that I wasn't doing before, and I'd be like, what was I thinking? And I would forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just little things like that help me like just balance stuff out and remember things.
Okay.
That's something I do too. I feel like writing on my phone is just much easier for me. Like I remember it faster than like actually writing. Yeah, for some reason.
Oh. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I'm over writer. I just have this, when I have my phone, obviously, I do it on my phone, but I'm more of like I have like notebooks at home where I just write stuff, write ideas and stuff like that.
I used to.
Whatever works.
Right, it works. Whatever works for you.
So you started the calendar. That's great. So your podcast, how long have you done it for?
I started the podcast, it was August 2020.
2020?
During the pandemic.
Okay. Right in the pandemic. At the end of August 2020 was my first episode. I launched it.
How many episodes you in?
Right now I'm on, I think, almost 40.
Oh, nice.
Congrats. 40 is not easy.
Yeah.
Did you know that some people like quit after 6? So y'all here 40 in.
At least they did 6 and they know.
Right, that's true.
But I think people just get the podcast game like twisted a little bit. Like I think people just have expectations sometimes, right? Yeah. And they think it's a slow
They think it's overnight.
It's a slow process, slow growth. And it's really about being disciplined and putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things are so important. Like, you have to do that.
Literally.
And I think a lot of people look at it and they expect, like, a quick...
Like, an overnight thing.
I did 2 episodes. How come nobody's listening?
Well, 2 episodes, I gotta have 3,000 downloads
like, relax.
Right.
Take it easy. And what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I told Stephany in the beginning when we first started. Like, we really making this for our friends and shit. So, like...
That helped a lot. Because I thought we were making it for, like, the world. And I'm
like, 1,000 people. I'm like, man, we don't even know
and
that
she's
many
like,
people.
Girl, you don't nobody know us. Like,
for our friends.
Like, yeah, mostly because we couldn't really see our friends, and we were used to like every weekend there was a link up or like a get together, a party, or just like we're hanging, or somebody quit their job, we gotta go celebrate. But then we couldn't do that. It was before the pandemic, but we still couldn't do that. Like, we were trying to get our lives. So we're like, nah, we miss our friends. We gotta communicate with them.
Yeah.
And that was like another form of communication. Then it turned into like, I guess globally now, a lot of people tune in.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to all of us because we're working hard.
You're right. But that's a good way to look at it, though. I like that. Like, doing a podcast with my friends, right? Like, you have people that going to check in, listen, and then from there it grows, and from there.
That's how we started. Everything that we were doing, we're literally like, what's going to entertain our friends? Mm-hmm. Like, do you think of that when you start the podcast? Yeah. Or like, do you think of like, what would you you put out there what you like or what the people would like?
No, I put what I like. Like I always go from what I like, and if somebody feels it, then okay, cool. If you don't, then tune into the next one. You'll like the next one better. And that's how it is with everything. With every video I do, any reels, any of my motivational stuff.
Make sure you like
everything I do comes from within me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is my purpose. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I talk about.
I think in the beginning we were going for like friends, but I think throughout time because it gets, trying to make people happy just gets exhausting. Nah. Like, that shit is a lot.
You can't make everybody happy. Like, So
he was like, you know what?
But that's a great feeling. Like, when you find your purpose in life, like, you kind of miss it when you're not doing it. You know? And you miss the feedback, the audience.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't know if this is my purpose in life, but I definitely missed it. Yeah, no, I missed it. Like, I was like, I miss talking shit. Like, we talk shit all the time. Right. I guess off camera. But I guess I really miss the cameras. I don't know.
At this point.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I miss the pod a lot when we were on that break.
We ain't been here in a month. Now they got, like, a church Bible study on the blog. I'm like, oh, what? Right in front of the Cuban spot. I'm like, what the shit?
Maybe it's a sign for you.
Right. Maybe I gotta go to both. The pod
Right,
and
this
church.
one left quick. This one left quick.
No, I didn't go left. I'm saying like things are changing now. You know, I didn't know that they even had that.
Period. Catch her at church.
Amen.
With the pod, what's the bigger goal?
The bigger goal for me when it comes to the podcast and my platform is just to continue to inspire people, continue to just live in my purpose. You know, like whether I make it, whether I just stay in Brooklyn and this is what it is, and I don't care. I know I've inspired people. Like I know I've done that.
We tap in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's memes, everything you like. It's mad
and my
motivational
friends
shit.
love that the comparison of the Encanto movie.
oh yes,
Like,
yeah,
like
the hair.
the adult version of the kid in the Encanto movie. Oh my God.
That's a great movie, by the way, man. I don't know if y'all seen it yet. Yeah, it's a great movie.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard like a lot of great things, and people like from all over the world feel identified that haven't been identified before, like on screen. They're like, oh wow, like I have the same color as them or the same hair texture. They have glasses like me, you know, like all the things that not that they're in, but they were like frowned upon.
Yeah.
You know, back then.
Yeah.
Now it's like, yo, we're gonna make a movie about us, and this is how we look like, and everybody feels included. So
I felt that.
And I also wanted to say that representation is very important to me, just because that's what Encanto is mostly about. That's what people feel about the movie. But representation is so key. Kind of like what I said about Dominican being a Dominican man and talking about these topics, right? Like I think it's something that should be highlighted and celebrated.
Right.
You know, like we're more than just barbers. We're more than just reggaetoneros. We're more than dembow. We're more than all that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's time for us Dominican men especially to be put on that pedestal. Be like, yo, he's talking about some real stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
let's don't be clowning.
But let's do it. Like let's do it together. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate the men that I've had conversations with, you know, real conversations with, whether it be about family and stuff like that, father, because it's so important that we need to have those conversations. You know?
A great example of that was Carlos and JP Infantes, like that they used to have the sneaker talk?
Sneaker talk, yeah. Shout out to JP and shout out to Carlos.
Yes, they still have it. I think that's how we met, or at least like virtually. I found out about Mozo through that talk. Like it was just men, and I was like, damn, that would be so nice, like to be a fly on the wall, just listening in as a woman. Like I know it's this a man's space, but I still want to know what y'all be talking about. So we got invited, and you were dropping gems there, and I was like, oh, this is dope. Like I didn't even know men had these kind of conversations.
Yeah.
Tap into the Sneaker Talk Club on Sundays.
Do you feel like you didn't have those type of conversations growing up? Because every man that's been on here definitely said no. That was like no. I can't even talk about this. I can't even talk about feelings.
No, like it's crazy. Like even saying I love you, like saying I love you to another man, and by that I mean like
a father,
your brother,
uncle,
your best friend, like somebody, like you know what I'm saying, like your father. My father now, he's older, so I feel like he feels like, oh, I should have said out. Maybe he sees a relationship between me and my son. Like he sees how openly I say I love you to him. He says I love you back to me. And he's like thinking to himself like, damn, like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So now he says he throws the I love yous here and there and all that stuff.
Where you got that from?
You know what I'm saying? But like,
that's cute.
We never had those kind of conversations growing up. Like I never had that type of conversation with my father. Like, you know.
Do you have it with your son?
Of course, yeah. I feel like every time something happens, it's an opportunity to teach him and for me to learn from him too, like learn who he is as a person.
And kids, they know a lot nowadays.
They do.
Like they know too much.
They know more than us.
Yeah, so it's like it's good to hear what they have to say.
Right.
Just in case, no.
Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the people having them kids that make us, the cool aunts and stuff. Keep having those, yo.
Shout out to the youth, man.
Do you have someone that inspires you in the podcast world
or in general in life? It could be like motivation speaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely my mom. Like my mom is like my inspiration, and as I've gotten older, I realize I'm a lot like her. Okay. Like even when it comes to like being positive or just getting through some tough situations. Yeah. I'm growing up, my mom telling me these things, and as a kid, you're just like, okay, mom. Right? Like you're like, okay, mom. She'll be like, you have to do this. Make sure you do this. So that, and I'll just be like, all right, mom, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now thinking back, I'm like, my mom was dropping gems on my ass, and I was just like,
yo, facts.
I was just like, oh, whatever, mom.
Yo, facts. It's like, yo, my mom told me that shit. Yo,
there was a tweet like, oh, what was your mom right about? And somebody was like, mom was right about everything. Famous.
I mean, I know y'all moms drop gems on y'all too, right? Like
every day, yo.
They probably still do.
I don't call them gems right now. Maybe when I'm older.
We do appreciate them. Like you said, not 100%. In the moment, but we do appreciate looking back. You're like,
and the moment you get like a headache. But
right, you're like, stop. All right, I get it, Mom.
Looking back, it's like, she right. Do you want to hit him with some fun facts?
Oh, yes.
Fun facts. I'm excited.
We're going to hit you with some fun facts. Yeah. What?
I'm excited for some fun facts.
Okay, this one is, because there's a lot of people right now with the whole, like, COVID and the variants and stuff.
Yo, did you get sick?
Yeah, I did.
Me too.
Everybody was sick. In December, right?
No, it was a couple weeks ago. So, yeah. It was like beginning of January.
Yeah, I think, like, all of us, like, every single human got sick around that same time.
Yeah, people still getting sick. It's crazy.
True.
Yeah, but because of that, this fun fact from UberFacts says that you can now order 4 free at-home COVID tests from USPS and using this link. It's special.usps.com/testkits. So, go get yours. I think it's you can apply like per address. So if you live with like, by yourself or with like 10, 15 people, it don't matter. You get 4 per that household. So
okay.
Before you go to the next fun fact, because I heard this. Did y'all think about the fact that people are going to be like trying to sell these on the corner, like trying to sell you a...
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Honestly, the other day I would have bought one. Because I looked everywhere and the shit was sold out. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, if I bought it from the store, wherever I got it from, I might as well get it from somebody else. Like, they if the government ain't selling it to me, someone else will.
They be upselling, girl.
They do be upselling.
That's the first thing that crossed my mind. I was like, someone's going to be selling this on the corner.
Facts.
For $20.
What our life has come to is crazy.
All right, next fun fact is, I guess, like, what is it, motivational or mental health awareness.
We love that here. We love it.
Right. It says talking to yourself in the third person can help you better manage your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. I ain't gonna lie, that be helping.
In the third person. Give me an example of that. Can you give me an example since you experienced?
Natasha's not happy right now.
Yes.
Oh. Damn, I really do that.
You do?
I really do that. I'm going to say.
I don't think I've ever done that.
But I don't do it like by myself. I gotta see me. Like, I gotta be in front of a mirror to be like, yo,
well, that's really talking to yourself.
But I'm talking to myself about me. Like, it's not me.
Person, yeah.
Like Stephany is not me. Yeah. So I do that.
Like Issa Rae does on that show?
Yeah.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay,
on Insecure.
Insecure.
Great show, by the way. So sad it ended. Anyways, last fun fact. Did you know that regularly eating nuts can improve sperm health? I didn't know that.
What is it? Sorry. I heard something getting this crease. Go ahead. One more time.
What you heard? What's the last thing you heard?
What you heard? Tell us what you heard. Let's play telephone. What you heard?
That's what I'm asking.
I want to know.
What you heard, Natasha?
We want to know.
I don't even want to repeat it. You're like, me either.
It says regularly eating nuts. That's what you heard or no?
Yes.
Because I did say that. All right. Can improve sperm health.
Okay.
What you heard?
I mean,
what you thought
nuts in general can... It's like... Not those nuts. I'm talking about like regular nuts. Why are you looking at me like that?
What you mean?
What the hell? I mean, regular nuts. Like, they're just healthy. They're healthy for you.
Not the regular nuts.
They're healthy. Okay. Anyways.
That's crazy.
Next,
so those are my fun facts. Okay. I got 3. I gave you 3, all right? Yes. Get your test. Talk to yourselves in the third person. And men, eat them nuts, yo. Regular nuts, like Natasha said.
Regular nuts. Anyways, let's do some trendies, okay?
Bet.
Wait, did we even like say what your podcast is about?
Yeah, I spoke about it.
Yeah.
No, like I mean, like for those that don't know about your podcast in general, like give us like a description.
All right,
like,
so my podcast.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's so good.
This is not the professional podcast.
But you gonna have fun here.
Yeah.
Oh man, my podcast is really just about building community.
Okay.
Building community, inspiring, motivating, and like I said, representation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and amplifying voices that I feel like sometimes aren't amplified enough.
Okay.
I
feel like a lot of people have a lot of things to say sometimes, and they don't have the right platform or the right place to say it. So I want people to feel comfortable saying it in my
Like
show.
in general, or like
in general.
men?
Yeah.
No, it could be men. At first, I thought it was my focus was a lot on men having those kind of conversations.
Yeah,
but
That's needed. That's needed.
Right, but I've opened it up to where it could be men and women because
Yeah,
I
because
feel.
I'm interested in hearing shit like that. I don't hear men, talking about their feelings and shit like
Right.
that all the time. So.
But I also feel like the only way that women would also listen is maybe if I have women on the show as well sometimes, so they can see what the show is about too. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm just focusing on men, having these conversations, you might not be like, let me check this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now if I have a woman that's on the show, maybe having the same conversation about something, you'll be like, all right, and then you might want to check out the other
That's
episodes.
smart.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
That's smart.
But that's what my show is about. It's nothing but good and positive vibes. You know what I mean? Like
We love that here. That's what we're about, okay? Positive vibes only. Okay. Now we could go back to the show.
So tap in. Watch Your Mouth Wednesday.
Facts.
Every
Sorry,
Wednesday.
Watch Your Mouth with Mozo on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you go on a specific time?
It's 8 o'clock,
Period.
8 p.m. Eastern time for those that are in different places. I know y'all global. I know y'all
No,
everywhere.
Not yet, but
Y'all everywhere.
So will you. It don't matter.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we everywhere. We
Right,
everywhere.
yeah.
Right? We everywhere. But it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's on YouTube, Twitch, Apple, Spotify, all that good stuff. It's on
Fire.
everything. Yeah.
We'll leave it in the description too.
Yeah.
Okay, so trending topics. Cardi B, our favorite from the Bronx. Cuckoo.
The queen.
So obviously everybody knows there was a funeral in the Bronx and 17 people
Damn,
died.
rest in peace. Yeah.
That's facts.
That's insane.
Sad.
Do we know why it was? Why?
Yeah, because of the space heater. Like
It just
space
exploded?
heater started the fire, and then I think it consumed that whole apartment, and the door to that apartment was left open, and so that's how the rest.
The landlord didn't take care of his business.
That's true.
That's the reason why the fire
These
happened.
landlords
Because that's
ain't
why
shit,
there was a
though.
space heater to begin with.
Right.
Yeah, it's just landlords in general.
There's no
They
reason
just
why
don't-
any
But I think
building.
they're suing.
Good.
Good. So, Cardi B is paying for all of their funerals, and service and all of that, everything, so that they won't have to worry about that, which is fire to me
that's
because
great.
Cardi B, obviously, she don't forget about the Bronx ever. She's jacking the Bronx.
That's dope.
Not the South Bronx. She don't forget about us, y'all.
Exactly. So I just wanted to give a shout out to her because that was fire, and that was a lot of people, hurting.
Shout out to Cardi for that.
All that stuff. Okay, second gen topic. There's this woman who has 2 vaginas.
What? I heard of some guy that has 2 penises, but never a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It says OnlyFans creator with 2 vaginas says she uses one for work and the other one for personal use.
She's making money. That's what, you said OnlyFans, she's making money then.
She's making money.
Yeah, because everybody's probably trying to check in to see what that look like. Like
2 vaginas is
the work
crazy.
one or the,
Everybody,
or the
like-
personal one?
Both.
Right.
Is
Both
it
of them.
up at the bottom?
I'm saying, last time men and women both be interested. Like, what? She has 2 what? I gotta
2
go see. Right,
vaginas.
yeah, I gotta go see that.
Yeah, I think she's the only woman in the world with it.
Wow.
Wait.
Maybe.
Like, two vulvas or 2 vaginas?
Right,
2
right.
vaginas. That's 2 vaginas.
Not because, sometimes people be like vagina, but they really mean the vulva.
Mm-hmm.
The vulva is
no.
the whole thing. Vagina is just like...
She has I don't even want to try to pronounce it. Didelphic uterus. Something.
Oh, okay. It might be...
And she's 32.
You know what that is?
I have doctors in my family, so
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I was like, wait. She's like, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like,
And you know what's her job?
What?
She's an escort.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
And
you
in
think that client-
OnlyFans,
you think
she's
that
smart.
client
She's
list
making that
hitting?
money.
yeah.
Of course. What? Imagine she'd
No,
be like,
'cause-
yo, don't touch the one at the top. One at the bottom only.
That
the
one
one
is
on this
off
side.
limits.
Right.
What if it's
she
on
put
the
like
side?
a tape on it.
On the side, like
Do
that's
not
one
en-
touch, this one on the left. Like,
Do not enter sign.
Right. She just staples it.
yo, shout out to her. Get your coins,
Nah, for
girl.
real. Yeah.
Okay, I think I only had those 2 trendies.
I mean, you don't really need more.
Yo, that's crazy
After that
though.
last one.
I know. The 2 vaginas.
Yo, what
is
would you
crazy.
do, Natasha, if you had 2 vaginas?
Right, I did. Yeah, I want to hear
I
this.
do the same thing. That's smart. Have 2 jobs.
You wouldn't
technically.
feel, I wonder how she felt like when she was growing up. She's like, yo, nobody got 2 like me?
What about like using the bathroom? Like, do they
She's
both
rare.
work? Does one work? Does it
Do you
both?
pee from both?
Oh, right, like, how does that
you don't
work?
pee from them. I'm sorry. My bad.
Damn.
What if she has a baby? Like,
Damn.
where's
That's
it coming
true.
out from? Like, the doctor's gonna be like, Like, which one?
Did she get pregnant twice?
Questions. These are all great questions. I hope her OnlyFans is blinging right now.
Alright, so do you want to hit him with some would you rather?
Yes, but I think I had a question. I guess we can do it after the would you rathers.
Oh no, go ahead.
So this one we got it from the Shade Room, where it's, I guess, like famous people broke up and they've been together for a long time. So
everybody's breaking up.
I guess not my guy over here. Okay, married guy.
We're not jinxing you either.
Right. So this person still in the game. That's their at. It says, if people claim friendship is the foundation to healthy relationships, yet some people claim to be friends after a breakup, is friendship really the foundation to healthy relationships, or is friendships after a breakup BS?
That's from the Shade.
Yeah, someone commented there. Their
That's a good
was
question.
Still in the game.
That's a great question.
Right, because if we're friends, right, but then we break up and we were like, nah, we had a solid foundation because we was friends first. He wasn't just trying to bag me. We was friends. But now, you know, we still friends. We just not together. So it's like, was that really as solid as you thought? Or y'all not really friends?
I don't know if I could go back to being friends with a... I don't give a shit. We were friends before. I don't know if I could go... Yeah.
I feel like a lot of variables go into this, though. Like, how did the relationship end? Like, how did it end? Was it something where it was, like, mutual? Like, if you
I guess it ended amicably if you could still be friends after.
So then that's something that I feel like that's possible. Like, if you were friends with somebody before and y'all were dating or whatever and y'all were together, right? And then y'all break up and y'all decide, like, I think we put off as friends. I think it works out. Now, the real question is what happens when they start dating somebody else. That's when the friendship is really tested.
I mean, we could be friends, but like from a distance, we gotta be friends, like see each other like weekly.
I mean,
daily.
I guess
we could be like acquaintances. Like,
yeah, you can do whatever you want your life. We cool, no beef, but
I think people
we're not really friends.
I think people just have this mindset where like when people break up, it's like disconnection forever type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how people see it because that's how people view like breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess in our generation, like for example, me, I don't view it that way because like, what if the person that I was with, or if they're with me and like we build friendships, so like you know you're cool with my friend and I'm cool with your friends, but then it's like we break up, so now like I can't hang out with the friends that I'm cool with that I met through you. That's crazy. Like,
no, I think that's different. That should definitely like if they generally became friends, you know, and they hang out. That shouldn't be a problem with the other person. But for me to be friends with you, that's
Natasha's not with it. You can tell she's not with it. She's like, I ain't being friends with nobody I break up with.
Oh, so she's saying
I don't have beef with any of my exes,
is
though.
BS.
I don't have beef with any of my exes. I actually have, like, you know, solid...
Except
broke
one.
up. Exactly. But... Except one. But... I don't know. I don't need to be friends with them.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that's okay, too. Like, that's okay, too. Like, sometimes the best connection is a disconnection.
Period.
Fact. For that mental health, you know?
Right. Like, oh, that was great. All right, so now
did you answer?
No, you guys said. Well, you said it was BS basically because you don't believe in that. Like you like friends from a distance, as in not friends.
I don't remember saying that, but that's what I said.
I mean, because I only give you two options. Like, that's the only thing you.
Now
can
you're right. Go ahead.
And then the other one was the healthy is. What is it? Is friendship really the foundation to healthy relationships? So, I mean, we don't agree with that. We don't think it is, but you can still stay friends. After that, it's cool.
Facts. From a distance. Facts. Okay.
All right. So, would you rathers? This, I got it from ponly.com. So, you'll tap in. They got fun ones. This one says, would you rather go to the grocery store in your underwear or go to the beach nude? These for my people in Europe, though. They got nude beaches over there. We don't really have that in the U.S. But in Europe, that's regular.
Say it one more time, because I forgot.
Would you rather go to the grocery store in your underwear or go to the beach nude, as in like a nude beach?
Maybe the beach. I feel like it'll be fun and relaxing.
That's about every time, like, for example, me, every time I think about a nude beach, I think of, like, the old people that be in Europe and stuff, like, mad laid out, like, just...
chilling.
Like, this is what I got. This is what God gave me, and this is what y'all seeing.
Every time I think about the beach, well, in DR, I think about my aunt's nude in the beach. Because they were doing like some como like limpiando como la negatividad, some shit, completely naked. And I was like 14, 13. I'm like,
you're like, what's going on?
why these women don't got their clothes on and everything is like out.
I don't
was
even
weird.
know what that is.
Yeah, that was like removing all the negative energy.
Damn, I'd be interested. Can we do that?
Can we take turns?
Okay, bet. Can you like hold my towel while I do it? Like,
I got
you hold my towel so you don't see that, right?
Yeah.
And then I do what I gotta do, and then I hold your towel so I don't see nothing.
That was a crazy experience for you then at 13.
Right.
Yo, I'm over here like, what the fuck? Why? First of all, they didn't even tell us it was going to do that. It was just like, you look this way, you look that way. It was like,
Natasha's like, so I gotta take my shit off too.
Right, like, mine
oh no, we
next.
didn't take it off. It was just older.
Yeah, but you were looking at them like, I
Am I
don't know what
next?
it is.
I wouldn't mind doing either of those things.
You wouldn't mind going to the beach nude?
I think the
Or-
grocery is so random.
I wouldn't mind. Like if I had to go, to the bodega real quick and get something, and I have my underwear on, I'm going. Like I don't care. Like can I wear shoes though? Like at least.
Right, it don't even specify. So I guess now in this weather, you gotta wear a coat and some shoes.
Cause barefoot now. That I'm not doing. Just dog
No,
shit
but you
everywhere.
gotta choose which one. I know you're comfortable with.
You gotta pick
both,
one.
All right.
but
So
because it's would you rather.
all right. So I'd rather do the nude beach.
Yo, me too. I feel like it's a vibe.
So that's an
I just
that's
want
like
to
an experience.
experience. Yeah. I just
we-
want to see what my old people be doing out there. Like, yo, they just be
They be
liberal.
They be living right.
Just be free.
Right. No surgery out here. Shout out to the people that get
Living,
surgery.
not looking, living.
Right.
Mm.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said
Looking. She's like, right.
Nah, I thought you was talking about your aunts. I'm like, okay, girl. All right. Next, would you rather? Would you rather have average sex every day for the rest of your life, or great sex once a year for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's
Great sex once a year.
You gonna have sex every day. Not every day, but like you gonna have sex, but it's just gonna be average every day, or I guess amazing. What is it, once a year? Yeah, once a year. You gonna have sex regardless. So which one?
once a year is rough.
It's rough.
But if it's amazing.
Nah.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, that's tough. I think I'll do the once a year.
Same.
Just so I could experience that. Because I
Same.
feel like if I have average sex every day, it's like...
Nah, it's a vibe,
But that
girl.
once a year, you get to like think about it.
I've experienced that, and it's a vibe.
So you already had your once a year.
Right. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, y'all.
It's a vibe.
All right. So yeah, those are
Okay, I have some too.
Great.
Ooh.
Let me see. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
My
It's
internet,
random.
my internet history.
Why you don't want them to hear your thoughts?
Nah. Sometimes I don't even
I'm with
wanna
the
hear my own
thoughts. I'm with the thoughts.
Really?
For
Yeah.
people to know your thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead. Know my thoughts. I'm gonna say them anyways.
I would go with the thoughts too. Yeah.
It might be a little rough though. The
Yo,
thoughts.
what's good with y'all browsing history? Like,
I mean-
I don't want
Let's
the
move
people.
on.
What y'all don't want the people seeing?
Let's
y'all?
move on.
I'm an open book. You're
So let's see your history.
Oh man.
No.
oh, you see, y'all, they're not ready.
Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? A pause, like, or a rewind.
I just want to pause it. I can't really go through this no more. Like, I can't do this shit again.
Part 2.
I can't rewind this to do this again. You
Part
heard?
2 is tough.
Yeah, so I need a break. I'd rather just
2019.
pause.
So like when you rewind, do you like you able to change stuff?
Damn, they
Right?
don't specify, right? But would you want to? Because I feel like,
Not change stuff, but like let's say like
But if you could, would you?
yeah, like let's say I wanted to change my sneakers instead of like, I could just go back and change them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't change nothing big.
like,
Like,
yo, this fit was not it.
right, like
I
let me
need to
go back. Let me go back. And yeah, like I would rewind.
would-
Like today, for example, I would rewind and leave my house a little earlier so I could get here a little earlier.
Nah, you was good. You was good.
He was on time. He was
You know what I'm saying? Like
that. If I could do that, then yeah.
But what about like
That would unsay some
major
things.
life decisions? Like, would you want to rewind those?
no.
Especially like not the happiest ones that taught you the most in life. Would you want to rewind to change those?
I would do a little different, just to see how it comes out. Like I already tried it that way.
I already know this outcome.
Right, and I already
Like if you
tried
could
it.
rewind back, why not? Right? Like you
Yeah.
go do it and rewind right back and
Oh,
Do something else.
okay.
Which one would you rather, stuff?
Pause. And yeah, I said rewind.
Okay.
I gotcha, yo, for my people who confused. I gotcha.
Okay, so there was a celebrity that they mentioned hot sauce with him. Is it Trey Songz?
No, Drake.
Drake, yeah.
Oh, something about hot sauce. So, this would you rather kind of relates. Would you rather receive oral sex from someone with a mouthful of hot sauce or by someone who uses their teeth?
Yo, that's a messed up question,
Right,
man.
like none.
Like, come on, like, really?
What? Yo, I saw this shit. I'm like,
Huh?
who the fuck asked this?
I'd rather not do nothing. Like, I'd rather like stay home, like, and just close the door and nobody talk to me.
I'd rather once a year.
Okay.
Damn. I guess I would go with the teeth.
Teeth?
Ma'am. This hot sauce is not it. All right. Like I don't even eat hot sauce like on the reg.
I got
like,
an
in
answer.
my
I got an
mouth.
answer. I know. I'm gonna go with hot sauce.
Why?
Why? Because the hot sauce you could like it's temporary.
That's true.
Like, you can wash
I
your-
mean the teeth too.
I know the teeth. You could be all scraped up. You could be like bruised up.
Temporarily.
You can take a piece
It's
off.
not gonna be for the rest of my life. Like,
Not if you bite the shit out of it.
no, you guys said use teeth. Yeah, like y'all don't know what he used
Biting the
teeth
shit
for.
out of you.
All right.
It's
All
using
right.
teeth.
I'm gonna go with the hot sauce though. I feel
Damn.
like the teeth is more painful.
Because how much can this hot sauce like burn?
Right. Like it's gonna
Oh.
burn, but it's gonna
Oh.
burn.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna burn him. I mean, right?
You never know. You never know, girl.
I would say the hot
That
sauce.
hot sauce burned that
I'll say the
girl.
hot sauce. Maybe it'll put some stuff in it.
Spice up your
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally
Like-
spice it up.
Like imagine
Literally.
the other person likes it. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
we
Like,
get some ice too
Oh,
with the hot sauce.
to cool down.
all right.
Right, go. Balance shit
We'll
out.
take some ice to go.
Okay, so yeah, that was my trending topics.
Damn, that was good. So I guess, right, that's it for our pod.
No,
No? Oh.
I have a question.
Let's do it.
Well, actually, I have, depending on the answer. How do you? If you don't mind me asking.
Huh?
How old are
He
you?
old enough. He married. He got kids.
I'm not gonna
Like,
put
what-
this part in.
like,
I'm not gonna
what
put this
more
part
do
in.
you
I just
want?
want to be sure that the question like fits.
Nah, it's all good. I'm 35.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Men
What?
over 30.
Oh, I'm like, damn, you can't answer if you're not 35.
Well, nah, if
No,
you're 30
because it says men over 30.
All right.
Okay.
What's the best advice you can give to men on their 20s?
Ooh.
So obviously
Under 20? So they're
on
not 20?
their
Oh,
their
on.
20s.
Damn, that's a good question.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's an advice that you could give them since you are great at giving advice
That's true. Motivational.
for the young men out there?
Listen, y'all.
Yeah, talking shit, talking shit.
Nah, but honestly, don't be so hard on yourself.
Mm.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Like, I know sometimes life comes like really fast and you feel like you gotta do things. Even if you don't have kids or a family, you thinking about, I know we don't talk about this, guys, but like you feel a lot of pressure sometimes. Like how am I making enough money? Am I good enough for my girl? Am I meeting my expectations from my mom or my dad? Things that, you don't really talk about. So things like that, I feel like sometimes take a deep breath and you're doing all right. You're doing good. If you're not committing any crimes, you're not hurting anybody, you're doing your thing. Just keep working at whatever it is that you're doing and always believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my advice because that's what I would tell myself.
Yeah.
My younger self. That's what I would tell my younger self.
20-year-old.
You're right.
Okay.
That's
I
what I
feel
would-
like I needed to hear this, and I ain't even a man under my 20s. Like,
I feel like that advice could go for me.
Right.
Do you have any advice for your 20-year-old self?
Nah, because I'm still here, so.
I mean, like
But for your
20,
younger self, what about your
20,
younger self?
Oh,
like
when I first
21.
started?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
20, 21, 22. Except when I first started.
Yeah, like when I first hit 20.
Yeah.
Damn, a good advice for me. It's really hard to give myself my own advice.
Why?
Because I feel like I know what I gotta do, but like I ain't done doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't done acting up. Like, but I know what I gotta do.
Okay.
So
I left it a little too hard for
That's
that.
where I'm at. That's where I'm at. What about you, Natasha?
Yeah, Natasha, what about you?
You okay? That question stressed you out. I
You
thought it
okay?
was like
You
light
good?
and
'Cause
easy.
I'm like, I know I need to do this, but like I ain't done.
Like I just said, just take a deep breath. You're doing
Right.
good. You're
I
doing all right.
am.
You're doing your thing. Like, that's it. You're doing good.
You know, I was just
Yeah,
feeling
this went
the pressure.
into therapy quick. This should turn into therapy quick. I would tell her to just you know,
Just chill.
relax, you know,
All right.
relax. Because I feel like in your 20s, you're very like trying to stay on top of things.
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
go over here,
yeah,
run
like
everywhere,
everything. It's not a competition, but like,
I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
yeah, they did it, so I gotta do it, and then I gotta keep up.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you feel like so behind.
That's an advice I would give to myself. Like, I guess don't measure. Like,
Don't
your
compare yourself to
accomplishments
anybody.
Yes.
to someone else's timeline because you don't know what they're
And to
going
their
through at the
accomplishments,
time.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's important.
Everybody's on their own journey,
Yeah.
and everybody has lived a different life. So you can't compare, like Natasha. You can't compare yourself.
Mm-hmm.
to
That's
stuff
what I
over
was
here.
doing at that age. Definitely comparing, like everything. Like, okay, I gotta do
We
this.
over-
I
You
wasn't.
go ahead.
I wasn't comparing, but I was always like, I can't fail like any grade. Really, I gotta graduate at 22. I gotta get a job at 22. I gotta get a house at 22. I gotta get like smashed at 22. And I'm like, I couldn't
It's a
even
lot of
breathe
pressure.
at 22. So I was
Right.
like, shit.
You're
You
like,
gotta
where's
do
my
it.
asthma pump?
Yeah, it's not easy. And then like all the outside opinions, and then like your family opinions, your friends' opinions, like all that weighs on you, and you're like, is what I'm doing enough? So we here to tell you that it is, y'all. Just keep, following through.
Right, through your struggles, enjoy and try to enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like you said, you mentioned trying to graduate school. Even though you're doing that, like try to enjoy your life
Live in the
while you're
moment.
doing it. Yeah, live in the moment. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you accomplish and it's like, I did it. Now what?
Yeah.
That was how I felt.
And
I'm
you
like,
feel empty. Like that's it.
I had
Yeah.
to go to therapy. That was the first and only time that I had to go to therapy. I'm like, y'all don't know what to do with my life already. Like, I feel like I was done, and here I am. I don't feel accomplished at all.
Yeah, because it gets rough. Then you gotta
yeah.
find a job and shit.
Right.
It's
Right.
rough. Okay. So we should switch it to put yourself in my shoes, and then that's it. Okay. So put yourself in my shoes. If you're new here, is a segment that we started this season, where you guys get to send us scenarios, situations you've been in, and we tell you what we would do if we were in your shoes.
And we don't judge. We don't snitch. It's anonymous. You can email it to us.
This one is not so anonymous.
Oh,
Because it was left as a comment under one of our videos.
okay. But you got to see which video.
Right,
it is,
you
and
gotta look
don't,
for her
and you
or
don't.
him.
So it's anonymous.
I'm not telling you who it is.
It's anonymous. You could like DM us or email us at talkyourshitpodcast@gmail.com or talkyourshitpod on Instagram, Twitter,
All that good
stuff.
Okay. And it says, can we know what your past have done? Because I be wanting my man to do it all, and he be confused as if he don't know he's supposed to shave my legs. Or am I expecting too much?
Wait.
That was the comment, and I'm still trying to like, what's she saying? Like, how we got to shaving legs?
This is somebody's life, all right? So you better put some respect.
I am, but can you just read that, please?
Because how we got to shaving legs, right?
I am processing right now.
Okay. Can we know what your past have done? Because I be wanting my man to do it all, and he be confused as if he don't know he's supposed to shave my legs. Or am I expecting too much?
Well, I guess someone in her past like accustomed her to doing it all, and now her man is like, we don't live like that here. We don't do it all here, and she's like confused because he doesn't shave her legs, which is part of the all that she used to experience.
Yo.
I think you shouldn't bring past relationship stuff to your new relationship.
Right. I feel like
Don't get used to
different.
shit. Yeah.
yeah, like if your ex did that or your past did that, then okay, right?
Shout out to him.
Shout out
That's
to
your
him, right.
business.
Right.
Now, let's
Right.
say you have a new person, right? And now you bring that up, and the new person maybe doesn't feel comfortable doing that.
Shaving her legs?
I'm saying because there was somebody that was obviously comfortable doing that. So I guess there's people out there. And
Yeah.
shout out to y'all if you comfortable doing that. Shout out to you.
Right.
But like now you bring it up in your new relationship, right? And this person may not be comfortable with it, right? So at that point, now you make a decision. All right, do I want to stay with somebody who's not going to shave my legs,
Right.
or do I find somebody who's going to shave my legs?
Right.
That's on you.
Because I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to do
Right,
it.
that's on you. You can't put on the person that doesn't want to do it or didn't. Like, come on, like.
That's true.
I'm still trying to figure out what she mean, because when she said I be wanting my man to do it all.
Yeah, all like nah, but
Like if shaving, I know all okay, but like I'm thinking like maybe fix something. But once she hit me with shaving legs, I'm like,
I mean,
what do you mean by all?
That's
Like what's
a form
all?
of I guess intimacy. Like you're really comfortable with this person
Okay.
enough that you show them something that you want to get rid of, and they're like, I'll get rid of it for you. You know, I got you.
I know during
Like-
pregnancy, like men do that for
Right.
their women.
That could be
but-
something that could be done. But again, it's about like how long have you been with the person?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you built that relationship? How long have you been with them for someone? If that's something that's very personal, like I don't know, like I'm not like that's something that's to me. Well, everybody's different,
It
but that's
is.
something that's personal. Like
It
I don't
is.
know, like for somebody to shave your legs, like come on.
Like there's gotta be. I don't mind it, but there's gotta be something wrong with you. Like I'm not just gonna be
Why
out
can't-
here
like,
shaving your
why
legs.
can't-
that could be
While you're like
normal.
this.
Right, like
That
what are you
could be normal
doing? You
for
chilling?
them.
Right. Like if you out here eating and chilling, watching TV, and I'm here shaving your legs, that's different. But if there's something wrong with you, like you broke a leg or broke an arm, I got you. Let us.
And also makes me think to like you said, like do it all. Like now it makes me think like what is underneath?
What
the
is that all?
Like,
Because shaving legs
right.
is not one of them
like
for me.
you want the dude to feed you, you want him to like carry you to the train, like
Yeah, now I'm thinking like, what the hell is she talking about? But what's the craziest thing someone has done for you? Let's just because I don't know. I'm not
Damn.
trying to answer this question because I don't know.
But we gotta end. That's why they sent it, girl.
It says, "Can we know what your past have done?" And I don't understand that one.
Oh, they meant like, because in that video, you were saying about like what men have done for me in the past, and I was like, all right, let's not get into that. And you was like, we'll get into it after, which we actually never got into it after the pod. Like I still don't know what you was talking about.
Yeah.
So that's what that person meant by like, can we know what they've done for you? Because you know, like,
Gotcha.
I used to have it all, and now you know, ain't nobody shaving my legs no more.
Well, just so you know, that wasn't one of them. That wasn't one.
Right, I didn't have that. I would have remembered.
And I wouldn't be in the room.
Right.
I don't know. But so you want to answer that question? Is that what you said?
Sure.
the question is what's the craziest thing somebody's done for you?
The actual question was, can we know what your past have done? That
Oh,
was it.
okay.
But I asked.
I would
different
tell
one.
them, but I don't remember. That's why you was gonna tell me.
Okay.
Like I know it's about my life, but I don't.
Okay,
really
what's the
keep things.
craziest thing that you can remember that someone's done for you?
Yo, the craziest thing that I can remember. It ain't even that crazy, but I was like, I just felt invaded. I'm like, yo, why you here? Like, I was just chilling in my house and someone like popped up on me and I just felt like, yo, why are they here? Like,
That's a red flag right there, y'all.
Yeah,
so
popping up is not a thing. Don't do it.
I guess that's the craziest thing they've done for me. Was that another person was like in the club and they gave me a flower. I don't really like that. Like attention. Like you coming up to me with a flower, everybody's looking like, oh, she got a flower. And I'm like, why is everybody looking?
like,
You
they're in a
could have gave
private,
me this
you know what I'm
flower
saying?
like on another day, just me, you. Like,
You're not on TV right now. It's
why
not a
the world
reality
gotta
show.
know?
Right.
But it's really basic. It's not really like crazy.
Okay.
What's the craziest?
Yeah, I've been trying to think. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I also been trying to think of like something. And I really can't think of something that's
Right,
that I would consider crazy. Like
I think the
Someone's popped up
craziest.
on you, like before marriage, of course, because we're not trying to ruin nothing.
No.
Right.
We promote relationships, marriages.
Right.
And stuff.
First of all, they're like
one of our
this.
few people who are married here, and we keeping it that
We
way.
don't even know. We're like, yo, they're like this. We know.
I can't even think of anything like I can't even think of something that's crazy. I'd be like, oh, that was crazy. Like that was a good thing. Like, can it be good or bad? Does it
It could be good.
I mean, I can't think of anything like that.
In a relationship,
Yeah, but
I have the nicest guys. Don't even worry about it.
So right, girl, they done some crazy shit. But we gonna keep it PG.
Don't do that.
We gonna keep it PG.
You trying to do it because I did it on the
For the kids.
episode.
Nah, because I remember some shit. But
You
it's
gonna
cool.
get PG because Mozo's here? It's crazy.
Nah,
I
for
just
the
spoke in the
kids.
third person, by the way.
You did.
We making progress. I'll tell you
Yeah.
later though.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, that was it.
So y'all deal with clearly, right? Y'all deal with nice people in your
Always.
life, or before marriage, and currently you deal with nice people. And I used to deal with not so nice people, but they cool. They cool. They're just not cool, like to be cool like that, like friends, as Natasha puts it. But they cool. It just didn't work out.
I mean, I think like maybe that like the person who wrote this, like she's probably she might be a nice person, you know what I'm saying? Like she's a nice person. She just likes different things.
Right. So listen,
no, you're definitely...
if he can't do it, just, go to the laser or go get waxed, or there's people who get paid to do that. So, if you want to do it for free, that's great.
Right.
But if he don't, then,
she's trying to get that free deal.
Make him pay.
And if you're trying to find a man that's going to do it for you, then leave that one and keep looking.
But let me tell you, those are rare. Those are rare, girls.
All right, I'm letting you know that ain't gonna be every man be like, oh, I'll shave your legs. Like, okay.
It also depends on your delivery too. Like, how are you asking? If you're just like, yo, hurry up, because you gotta shake my legs. It might not work,
Nah, if you hit him with a deep voice, that's different.
Hey yo. It's that time.
My legs. You already know what's up. That's good.
But listen, to each their own. So go out there and follow your dreams, girl. If that's part of it, that's what you gotta do.
I wish we would have had like a juicy answer for her, but we don't got it.
Nah, that's really different though.
I hope this helps.
In any way.
Right. We were not trying to yuck your yum, all right? If that's what you're into, shout outs to you.
Yeah, I've never dealt with that.
Facts.
But yeah, that was our podcast for today, y'all.
Yeah, so we hope you tuned in up to this point. We hope you keep tuning in. Shout out to everyone who's done so far. Our new listeners, this might be their last episode tuning in, but it's cool. Thank you for coming. All right.
Oh, man. Nah, watch the next one.
Right. We're not kicking you out. I know it came off like that, but not what we do.
No, I'm saying because of the content and all this stuff that we was talking. They're like, nah, they wilding.
Nah, we were a mess on this episode. We were a mess.
But yeah, make sure you follow us at Talk Your Shit Pod on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. Follow our personal accounts at StephanieMX3.
Barcasel.
Follow Mozo.
Yes, at _the_real_Mozo. Check that out.
Yes.
Anywhere, Twitch, YouTube.
And you're always on live too, right?
Huh?
You're always on live?
Yes.
Do you have like a specific day that you go live? Or
like for my show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Yeah, so you make sure you have Instagram is like my main thing where you could contact me. I also have my email and all that there. So just follow me on Instagram. Check it out.
Facts.
And remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can talk your shit later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.